Good morning. My name is Sheda Epsimbiray and I'm reporting math. Before we go on to my topic, let's go back to mixed number, proper fraction, and improper fraction. This is the improper fraction. Numerator is larger than the denominator. This is the proper fraction. The numerator is smaller than the denominator. This is mixed number. Subtraction of proper fraction and improper fraction. The rules for adding and subtracting improper fraction are the same as working with proper fraction. Step 1. Keep the denominator the same. Step 2. Add or subtract the numerators. Step 3. If the answer is an improper form, reduce the fraction into mixed number. Need a common denominator. Put a common denominator in answer. Subtract the numerator. Reduce if possible for final answer. I have here the example of subtraction of proper fractions. Number 1. Since we have like denominators, we can just copy it here so we can subtract already. 5 minus 2 equals 3 and we copy the denominator 8. Number 2. 8 over 9 and minus 2 over 9. Since look at the denominator, they are like denominators, so we can already subtract. 8 minus 2 equals 6 and copy the denominator. But we need to find the least. But we need to find the lowest term. The lowest term of 6, 9 is 2, 3. Number 3. 9 over 10 and 3 over 5. Since the denominator are not the same, we need to find the LCD. To get the LCD of 10, we need to times this in 1. 10 times 1 equals 10. If we times it on denominator, we also need to times it on the numerator. 9 times 1, 9. Here, we need to, if we need to get the number 10, so we times it to 2, so it become 10. So we times this also in 2 to become 6. So we can already subtract. 9 minus 6, 3. Now we copy the 10. Number 4. 3 over 4 minus 1 over 6. We need to find the LCD because they are not like denominators. 4 times 3 equals 12. So we also need to times this on 3 equals 9. 6 times 2 equals 12. So we also need to times this on 1. 2, I mean 2. So we can already subtract. 9 minus 2 equals 7 and 12. We can just copy the denominator. Next is subtraction of improper fraction. Since we already have the same denominators, we can already subtract. 8 minus 6 equals 2 and we can copy the denominator. Next, number 2. 15 over 8 and minus 13 over 8. They are the same denominator, so we can subtract already. 15 minus 13 equals 2 and 8, so we can copy the denominators here. Next is subtraction of mixed numbers with different denominators. So we need to rewrite the problem in vertical form. Compare the two fractions. If top fraction is large, compare the two fractions. Subtract the fraction. Subtract the whole numbers. Simplify if possible. This is the mixed numbers in different denominators. 5, 2, 1, 3, and 1, 4. We rewrite the 5, 2 here, and we need to find the LCD. Four times 3 equals 12. So we need to times this to 3. So I mean 4. 4 times 1 equals 4. And here we need to times this to 3. So it will become 12. And we also need to times this to 3. So it will become 3. So we can now subtract. 5 minus 3 equals 3. And 4 minus 3 equals 1. And the denominator will just copy it. Next is number 2. 5, 2. So we will just write it here, and we need to find the LCD. 4 times 2, so it will become 8, and we need to times it also here. 3 times 4 equals 6. 4 times 2 equals 6. 3 times 2 equals 6. And now let's go here. 8 times 1 equals 8, and we also need to times it here. 1 times 1 equals 1. So we can now subtract. 5 times 2 equals 3. 6 times minus 1 equals 5, and 8. We just need to copy it here. Subtraction of fraction with unlike denominators. So it's just the same as here. So 4 minus 1 equals, but we still need to find the LCD. So 5 times 3 equals 15. And we need to times it also here, so it will become 3. So 3 times 4, 3 times 5 equals 15, and we also need to times it here, so it will become 20. Now we can subtract. 20 minus 3 equals 17, and the denominator here. So this is, so we need to put this on a mixed number.